Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the last video for tonight. Before today, I'll do 3 college basketball games and 1 NFL game with the Steelers, Bengals, and then Kentucky, Florida. Today, Arkansas, Tennessee, and then Oklahoma, Alabama, 3 SEC games, and the Steelers, Bengals. Just want to give you guys an update on that, but let's get into the NBA. Then we'll do wrestling, and I'm calling it a night. Gotta get probably gonna go to sleep. I'll go to sleep so I can wake up and watch Kentucky play. They play 11 a.m. Yeah, let's get into it. So, a lot of this video is going to be about Jimmy Butler. So, via Ira Heatbeat. So, Jimmy Butler was asked in the media, when asked if he can get his joy back from playing with the Miami Heat, he said, probably not in a emoji. Yeah, this Heat and Butler pairing, it's just flamed out, man. He doesn't want to be there anymore. I mean, the Heat culture, and maybe it's not as good as it used to be. Even if you're a Heat fan, you probably respect honesty about where his head is at right now, instead of giving you usual PR response from other players. At least he's being honest, and he wants to leave. It's never been more over, man. I kind of kept trying to say, oh, it could just be, the same typical rumor, but he's leaving. He ain't saying Miami, man. His joy just isn't there. Because he's not even trying to play out there. You can tell he wants to get traded. So then we get the follow-up report, probably not soon later, last night. Jimmy Butler has indicated that he wants to be traded and is open to playing anywhere except Miami per Shams Charania. You remember Jimmy Butler's agent went off on Shams? But yeah, he wants to be anywhere but Miami. So he could go to the Wizards if he wanted to. He is open to playing anywhere other than Miami. He feels he can make any team a contender, no matter where he is moved, sources said. Dude, he hates Pat Riley with such a passion that he doesn't care where he gets traded to. Shams was right, man. Interesting. Didn't seem like he would make this up. No matter what his agent said, I didn't think Shams would just make that up. They gotta trade him at this point, man. And how did he start hating the Heat in the first place? Pat Riley pointed out that he talks a lot for a player who isn't playing during the playoffs last year. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, Pat Riley, but I don't think that's why, man. I think he told him just stop, shut up, basically shut your mouth. He's got pretty much beef with Pat Riley, so. Basically, then the follow-up report from Shams, Jimmy Butler and Pat Riley's relationship hasn't recovered since the moment Pat Riley, he told him to keep his mouth shut. And apparently that's where that hadn't recovered. I mean, I'm not letting another grown man tell me to shut my mouth. He's wanted to leave this team since the season started, man. His head just isn't into it. Pat Riley is a joke. He hasn't done shit for this franchise. D-Wade brought them championships. LeBron, Bosh, they brought him championships. Maybe Pat Riley should have kept his mouth shut, man. If he would have said, please be quiet, maybe they wouldn't be in this predicament. And maybe that's part of the reason maybe LeBron, when he left Miami. Yeah, he wants out. So in ESPN, an anonymous executive warned Jimmy Butler not to go against Pat Riley via ESPN. You never want to get in a fight with someone who has nothing to lose, and Pat Riley has nothing to lose. I wonder who this anonymous executive is. Anonymous, yeah, sure. We all know it's Pat Riley saying this. It was first Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron, D-Wade, now it's Jimmy. I guess winning feuds is more important to Pat Riley. It's always the anonymous executives always got something to say. But yeah, they're going to move him eventually. And Jimmy Butler's camp apparently says Miami Heat threatened to suspend him after his game against the Pelicans. Well, they're only playing right into his hands. Because he doesn't want to play and they're suspending him, so that plays literally into his favor. He's been purposely bad because he doesn't want to be in there. It's like a toxic relationship at this point. So the New Orleans Pelicans are reportedly open to discussing C.J. McCollum's future. The Pelicans have expressed a level of openness with teams around the league to discuss McCollum's future, sources say. The veteran guard is making $33.3 million this season, and sees his contract value increase by about $2.67 million next season. Whether or not a market exists for the 33-year-old is unknown leading up to the trade deadline. Yeah, I would be irate if my team was paying C.J. McCollum $33 million a season. He's not as good as he used to be. I mean, he can maybe be a sixth man. I don't think he can be really a starter in this league. Maybe we'll see if they trade him at the deadline. So, the Miami Heat would reportedly want Jonathan Kuminga in a potential trade that sends Jimmy Butler to Golden State. I would have been maybe open to it before the past few games, but right now, I'm good, man. Jonathan Kuminga is finally living up to that potential. He's been playing more consistent, playing up to his strengths. He's had 2 34-point games. He had a good game against the Sixers off the bench. I'm not doing this, man. He's old. I don't think he's going to help us. I would just rather keep Kuminga at this point. Like, I don't want Jimmy Butler, man. He's old. He's not that good anymore. And Jonathan Kuminga is actually finally starting to show true potential, so I'm good. So the Philadelphia 76ers, they reportedly tried to acquire Jimmy Butler in the offseason before signing Paul George. Per Vince Goodwill. Over the summer, Philadelphia tried to engage Miami on a Butler deal before agreeing to terms with George. Joel Embiid wanted a reunion with Butler and pushed for it, according to sources who recently spoke to Yahoo Sports over the summer. Well, they wanted to get Jimmy Butler. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be a huge asset for them. I mean, Paul George has been bad. Jimmy Butler, I think he's just old. So, then this per Sports Writer, the Miami Heat believe Boston is beatable and that they can still contend without Jimmy Butler. Miami would want a win-now piece in any trade involving Butler because they have no plans to rebuild. They acknowledge that the Celtics are the East's best team. I think that's the Cavs, actually. Anyways, Pat Riley. Did he say contend with Boston without Butler? Wonder how that went last year. Is Pat Riley retarded? Dude, they can't beat us with they can't beat them with Jimmy Butler. Okay, it's over. Just let it go, man. They're like miles away from the fucking Celtics right now. I don't think the Celtics are the best team in the East, but they're the second best. Contend. You know, the roster that will probably barely make the fucking play-in tournament. Give me a break. Contend. So January 4th in Chicago is now officially Derrick Rose Day. D-Rose. So Shams Charania confirmed today. We've talked about all this Jimmy Butler stuff, but the latest news today, he's been suspended for 7 games. Shams Charania. He's setting this franchise back, man. Pat Riley. Jimmy carried the team so far, and he wants out. It's not that hard. If he wants out, trade him, get something. But instead, nope, suspend him. Yeah, I'm sure Jimmy Butler's so sad he got suspended for 7 games. And the National Basketball Players Association will soon file a grievance. So, man, Miami will probably listen to trade offers. And the Heat, after they suspended him, say they are now willing to trade Jimmy Butler. through his actions and statements, he has shown he no longer wants to be part of this team. Jimmy Butler and his representative have indicated that they wish to be traded. Therefore, we will listen to offers. Remember 1 week ago when Pat Riley said they wasn't trading Jimmy Butler? I mean, they kind of have no choice at this point. It's crazy how they said last week they weren't going to trade him. Breaking! Kawhi Leonard is expected to return today. Kawhi Leonard is playing basketball? It's going to be the 1-game tour. And he's going to be out again. Yeah, good for Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard that he's back. So the Miami Heat are looking to trade Jimmy Butler as soon as possible and have been in discussions with teams around the league today, per Shams Charania. This is just comedy with this situation. I think Jimmy Butler's going to get traded. It's going to come soon. I mean, I don't think this will go much longer. I think he'll get traded at some point. It's all the wrestling news, or NBA news. It's probably more from Shams, but whatever. I'm going to move on to wrestling here. So, let's get to the wrestling. So, at SmackDown, there was a black ring mat out in the ring, which had the following logos on it, presumably will be used for Raw and Netflix. Fortnite in the middle of the ring. Rita Season, I say a word. Hulk Hogan's Real American Beard. Cricket, Netflix, and Snickers. Man, CM Punk gonna get that stomp on the Fortnite logo. Seth Rollins gonna break out a Fortnite emote. I mean, see people complain about it. Wrestling fans complain about everything. I don't care. I mean, there's other wrestling rings probably have logos around it like the UFC, so whatever. So Michael Cole once again on commentary referred to CM Punk and Seth Rollins as the main event of Raw on Netflix this upcoming Monday. Maybe we'll get more confirmation in the next few days leading up to this. I mean, he said it's going to be the main event. I don't know what the fuck the main event's going to be. I guess it's going to be this. It should be the main event. I think it'll be a better match. I don't care if The Rock's showing up. This would be the better match to me. Whatever. The Rock has acquired 96,557 shares of TKO stock in a new SEC filing today, worth $13.75 million. He now owns a total of 289,673 shares in TKO stock, worth an estimated $41.25 million as of press time. He's going to take over the whole company at some point. It's only a matter of time. Tiffany Stratton cashed in, won the Women's Championship finally. Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time. Shinsuke Nakamura and LA Knight for the U.S. Championship next week. Maybe LA Knight takes the title back. I thought this would happen at the Royal Rumble. They could have a DQ and set up that match for the Rumble. I don't know. PW Insider has confirmed the 2026 Royal Rumble event will emanate from Saudi Arabia. Are you kidding me? The Royal Rumble in Saudi. Are you kidding me? Bloody hell, man. How long is this Saudi deal, dude? I hate the Saudi shows. Like, I really do. I don't like these Saudi Arabia shows, man. They suck ass. They're either mediocre or they suck. But I will say, like it or not, one day WrestleMania is going to probably be there too. I don't like it, personally. But it's just what WWE's going for at this point. I mean, as much as I don't like it, there's nothing you can really do about it. So, I don't like it, but hey, that's my opinion. I'm curious what you guys think, because I don't like this being in Saudi Arabia, man. The Royal Rumble shouldn't be over there. And what time would that event even be? Like, I don't want to wake up. Like, I don't want to just put on the Royal Rumble at 1 o'clock. I want to watch it at night. There's other stuff I want to watch during the day. So, I don't know. We'll see. Peace. That's all to say. Peace. Have a good night.